everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle and this is Danielle's Reading Corner, and today I will be participating in my friend Gwen's Patreon readathon. That is from Friday to Saturday. It's only 24 hours. You can read a book with witchy vibes, orange and black on the cover, or a book that you think that will scare you. I'm going to go ahead and do When in Rome by Sarah Adams. Opposites certainly attract for a standard pop star and a small-town baker in this charming slice of romance from Sarah Adams. Amelia Rose, known as Ray Rose to her adoring fans, is burned out from years of maintaining her princess of pop image. Inspired by her favorite Audrey Hepburn film, Roman Holiday, she drives off in the middle of the night for a break in Rome Kennedy, that is. When Noah Walker finds Amelia on his front lawn in her broken-down car, he makes it clear he doesn't have the time or patience for celebrity problems. He's too busy running the pie shop his grandmother left him and reminding his nosy but lovable neighbors to mind their own damn business. Despite his better judgment, he lets her stay in the guest room, but only until her car is fixed. Then she's on her own. I'm very busy the next 24 hours, so we'll see what I'm able to read and what I'm not able to read. But why don't you come along with me and let's go ahead and get started. I'm on my way to my indie bookstore for indie bookstore day. Hello everyone, I just got back from shopping at my indie bookstore. I did get a book haul, so let's go ahead and I will show you what I got. My Husband's Wife by Jane Corey. When a young lawyer, Lily, marries Ed, she's determined to make a fresh start and leave the secrets of the past behind. Then she takes on her first case and meets Joe, a convicted murderer to whom Lily is strangely drawn and for whom she will soon be willing to risk almost or anything. The Bookworm's Daughter by Kim Michelle Richardson. In the ruggedness of beautiful Kentucky mountains, Honey Lovett has always known that the old ways can make a hard life harder. As the daughter of famed blue-skinned, troublesome Creek Paxor librarian, Honey and her family have been hiding from the law all her life. But when her mother and father are impressed, Honey realizes she must fight to stay free or risk being sent away for good. Next one, The Guilty Mother, Would You Believe Her? By Diane Jeffrey. She says she's innocent. Do you believe her? Melissa Slade had it all: beauty, money, a successful husband, a beautiful twin babies, but in the blink of an eye, her perfect life became a nightmare when she found herself on trial for the murder of the little girls. The next book is The Secret of Us by Lucinda Berry. Lucinda Berry is a psychologist. Loyalty is a form of madness. Foster sisters Crystal and Nicole have always been there for each other, so when Nicole is committed a psychiatric hospital after trying to kill her husband, Crystal does everything to defend her. There Once Was a Child by Deborah Webb. A sexual predator recently released from prison is missing. There's blood on the floor, but there are two blood types. Is he a victim of revenge, or has another Nashville's children gone missing? Joseph Fanny stole and abused 17 children, recently released after serving his time. Now he's gone missing. Detective Olivia Newhouse and her partner Walt Duncan have a duty to do within their power to find him, just as they would for any other citizen. The first step is to make a list of possible suspects, and the logical names to start with are Fanny's victims. Those 17 children are now adults, and more than one would like to see Joseph Fanny dead. And then this one, I never heard the title before, so I don't know if it's an older one of hers or what, but Sing You Home by Jodi Picoult. In the aftermath of a series of personal tragedies, Zoe throws herself into her career as a music therapist. When an unexpected friendship slowly blossoms into love, she makes plans for a new life, but to her shock and inevitable rage, some people, even those she loves and trusts most, don't want that to happen. And I've just seen this one like going around and stuff. And I saw it and I was like, I wonder if it is. And it sure was the book that I thought it was. When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. Sydney Green is Brooklyn born and raised, but her beloved neighborhood seems to change every time she blinks. Condos are sprouting up like weeds, for sale signs are popping up overnight, and the neighbors she known all her life are disappearing. To hold on to her community's past and present, Sydney channels her frustration into a walking tour and finds an unlikely and unwanted assistant in one of the new arrivals to the block, her neighbor Theo. The Housekeeper by Natalie Berlerly. They share a past, but only one of them knows it. When Claire sees Hannah Wilson at an exclusive Manhattan hair salon, it's like a knife slicing through barely healed scars. It may have been 10 years since Claire last saw Hannah, but she has thought of her every day, and not in a good way. So Claire does what anyone would do in her position. She stalks her. The Personal Assistant by Kimberly Bell. When Alex first began posting unscripted family moments and motivational messages online, she had no intention of becoming an influencer. Overnight, it seems she amassed a huge following and her hobby became a full-time job, one she couldn't manage without her sharp as a tack personal assistant, AC. Bad Little Girl by Frances Vick. I'm not safe, you have to help me. Little Lorna Bell is from a Nortress family on a rundown estate. Everyone thinks she's a nasty piece of work. The school children call her a thief, but Lorna's hair is matted, her shoes pinch her feet, and school teacher Claire Penny can't help herself. Some kids just need a bit more support, a bit more love than the rest. I Don't Forgive You by Aggie Blum Thompson. An accomplished photographer and the devoted mom of an adorable little boy, Allie Ross has just moved to an upscale deep suburb, the kind of place where parenting feels like a competitive sport. Allie's desperate to make a good first impression, then she's framed for murder. As the killer closes in, Allie must reach back into a past she vowed to forget in order to learn the shocking truth of who is destroying her life. And then this one is another one by Lucinda Berry, The Phantom Limb. Emily and Elizabeth spend their childhood locked in a bedroom and terrorized by a mother who drinks too much and
disappears for days. The identical twins are rescued by a family determined to be their saviors, but there's some horrors loves can't erase.
Hello everyone, I am finally here for an update. Today is Monday, May 1st. Gwen, if we could have a couple more days if we had to finish certain books, and she said absolutely. So this is still going towards Halfway to Halloween, put on by Gwendolyn Kinzinger is her channel on YouTube. She has a Patreon page. I will link everything down below. Go ahead and join it. She has lots of fun of readathons going on. But I am about 47% through When in Rome by Sarah Adams. I am enjoying it. This, I believe, is my second book by Sarah Adams. You are following Ray Rose, I believe, but her real name is Amelia Rose. Yeah, Ray Rose. And her car breaks down in front of Noah's house in Rome, Kentucky. He owns this bakery in town, and it's like this grumpy sunshine type of guy, and he wants her like out of his house, but her car just isn't getting fixed. And so you're just following these two as they're trying to end up trying to get to know each other in the mix of this puzzle that they're trying to put together, trying to get her car fixed, and things just keep continuing to happen that she just can't leave yet. And she's getting to know more and more people around the town, and she's really enjoying not being in the spotlight 24/7, and she's kind of getting to know herself and just relaxing for once. I'm really enjoying it. If I were to rate it right now, I would definitely rate it 5 out of 5 stars, because I mean it's cute and just, you know, kind of cozy. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish reading this book. I only have about an hour and a half left. Hello everyone, I am finally here for an update for When in Rome by Sarah Adams. I finished it, and I'm going to go ahead and rate it 5 out of 5 stars. I just cannot put it down. It was short, but it's a busy life for me, so it was very good. You are following Noah and Amelia, but she goes by Ray Rose, and they're just getting to know each other, and she ends up going back onto the road. But I wonder if there will be a sequel to see where she decides to take her career and everything. But I don't want to spill too much information, so I'm going to go ahead and show you my book haul. I got Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. You Are a Badass by Jen Cenero. Girls Stop Apologizing by Rachel Hollis. Get Out of Your Own Way by Dave Hollis. Didn't See That Coming by Rachel Hollis. Built Through Courage by Dave Hollis. Two Little Girls by Frances Wick. It's 1985, and the disappearance of 10-year-old Lisa Cook shocks the nation. Her best friend Christy, traumatized and fearful, gives evidence that helps to put the Cook family's lodger behind bars. Next one is a memoir by a local author that I actually was honored to meet, and she's just an amazing person all around. She's done Pretending by Nikki Burglar. I'm sorry, Nikki, if I'm saying your last name wrong. Kids have a lot of energy. They act out in class, lie, and exaggerate. Tales, troublemaking behavior is typical, or is it? This is what the police, schools, and other adults believed when they saw a young girl acting out and telling stories to her friends.
Why wouldn't anyone listen to her? As a child, Nikki did not stand a chance against her abuser. He was intelligent, calculating, and manipulative. The isolation and anger threatened to consume her, leaving behind an empty shell. I cannot wait to read this. Due to some personal things, I think I would be able to really take in what Nikki has to say. Family Secrets by Sean McGuire, another local author to me. I think this is her second series that she is on. I think there's 13 in this series. In another series, I think there's 4. I believe she has a few standalones. But she is I think it's thriller mystery. I believe this was genres. 16 years after a family feud drove her from the cozy Northwoods village of Whispering Pines, Wisconsin, former Detective Jane Oshia returns to prepare her grandparents' lake house for sale. Once there, not only does she find that the house has been trashed, her dog discovers a dead body in the backyard. Jane intends to stay out of it, but when it becomes obvious the sheriff isn't interested in investigating the death, Jane can't stop herself. Family Secrets is the first one in the Whispering Pines mystery, book 1. And Sean is also a wonderful person that I was able to meet this last weekend. I look forward to reading more of her books and getting to know her better. Just amazing people all the way around. But that will be the end of this vlog for Halfway to Halloween. Through Gwen's Patreon page. And again, I will link all that information down below. Please subscribe and give this video a like. It really helps out my channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!